What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute since I've done a video, but today we're going to be doing the first install on BRZ. So we have ourselves a set of Radium dual catch cans that we're going to be installing on the BRZ, and install should be fairly simple. I'll show you guys step by step as to what it is that I do. So hopefully you guys, if you guys purchase the same product, you can follow through, and should be pretty good. Got the parts all listed out here. So we have both catch cans right here. We got the brackets, hoses, and we have our fittings and our supplied hardware. We also got our tools, everything set up here, and obviously we have the BRZ as well. So go ahead and get set up and start this install. Alright guys, so I got my setup here. First thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing the bracket on the catch can with the supplied hardware that was already just kind of chilling in the catch can. These I believe are either a 5mm or a 3mm Allen wrench. Either way, you're going to need a 3mm, a 4mm, and a 5mm Allen. You don't need this, but you are going to need those three sizes. So a 3mm, a 4mm, and a 5mm Allen. And obviously it kind of is a little self-explanatory. You have the I don't know if you can see that, the countersink holes. Allens are going to go in on the top on this side, and it's going to basically look like that. So probably go ahead and time lapse this. So once you got those in, you're just going to give them a little extra snug. Nothing too crazy. You don't got to go crazy on it. Just make sure they're nice and tight, something kind of like that, and you should be good to go. These are a 3mm, so there you go. Got the bracket all installed. We're going to go ahead and install the fittings now. Alright, so here's where you're probably going to need some gloves. We're going to go ahead and install the fittings. Radium's instructions, they do ask you to lubricate the O-rings with some engine oil. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I got my engine oil over here. We're just going to take a little dab of engine oil and just kind of, you don't got to soak it, just make sure it's nice and lubricated. And then go ahead and install this. This is an 8AN fitting. This one goes in the side here. I don't know, I'll show that again. Yeah, so this is the 8AN fitting, and it's going to go into the side port right there. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and take this, I don't know what you call it, an orb fitting. I don't know, it's a 90-degree fitting. This one is the 6AN fitting, and this one is going to go on the top right there. Go ahead and lubricate that O-ring as well. So I got the fittings installed. This one just gets tightened with a 4mm Allen. And then that one just kind of gets tightened just as is. You don't got to go crazy with the torque on it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So pretty much the other side is the exact same thing, just with the leftover fittings. I probably won't show that. So like I said, 8AN fitting goes on the side port here. The 6AN fitting goes on the top port here. This is for the PCV side, and then the other side is going to be for the crankcase vent. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other side, and then should be able to get ready to throw it on the car. So now that we got the catch cans assembled, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the, I guess these are called push lock fittings. You're going to want to go ahead and grab some engine oil, and you're going to want to lube up these barbed fittings, and then you're going to go ahead and push them directly into the hose. This is a 3/8 hose. They also provided a 1/2-inch hose for the bigger fittings. But yeah, so go ahead, lube these up, and just basically stick them in the hose. So let's go ahead and do that. So kind of a pain to get these on. You will need to require some brute force to get these on, but lube them up for sure. That definitely helps. And I had to use my whole body weight, like pushing down on the hose with the fitting flat on the ground, and like just kind of like that, and just pushing down. But got them all on, at least one side per hose, and then just because I still got to cut these to length accordingly. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump to the car and probably install the catch cans on the car. So I did not plan this out right. We're already losing daylight. As you can see, it's already getting fairly dark, but I'm just gonna basically quickly run through this. Installation of the catch can is fairly simple, and I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. So you're gonna go ahead and first, if I can actually view the frickin' image, so you're gonna go ahead and turn this terminal. Usually it's sitting this way. You're gonna go ahead and take a 10 mil and just swivel it over to the orientation I have it as right now. What else you got? You have a 10 mil here and a 10 mil right there. Just kind of view that back. So 10 mil right there, 10 mil right there. You're going to take those off, and the catch can is going to install right there. The bracket just bolts up to it, and you're going to use the supplied hardware that it comes with. Pretty much the same thing on the other side. The only thing is you're going to have to pop this clip off. You're not going to be using this clip no more, and you're going to have to zip tie this. This is the hood release. I'm probably going to zip tie it to the washer sprayer, the washer hose. That's what we'll call it. And then pretty much the same thing. 10 mil right there. Where is it? 10 mil right down there. And then after that, we'll go ahead and route our lines. So I'll see you guys after I install the catch cans. So this is the PCV catch can. It's all mounted up. So like I said, that 10 mil, you're also going to use the included, they include Allen bolts as well. And then there's a nut that goes underneath it. There's also a washer underneath that as well. You're going to throw that on in there. This one, you're going to throw, this is a ground wire, and you're going to throw this ground wire, I don't know if I can get a good enough view, but basically underneath the bracket, you want the ground wire. You don't want it on top, you want it underneath. That way there's still ground to the chassis as opposed to the bracket. And then there's that 10 mil right there. And then also, it's the same thing for pretty much the other side. So 10 mil right there, again included Allen. These all have washers underneath them. You are going to have one spare washer, that's completely normal. And then I also unclipped the hood latch. I'm going to have to zip tie this up right here. That's where it's going to live. But yeah, now it's time to route these lines. One cool thing is that these things, they swivel, so you can route the lines, and this is tight, so like you don't got to worry about retightening after you've routed the lines. But I've already unhooked the PCV hose. Basically goes to the top right there, and then I don't know if I can get a good enough view. I might have to bring my light down there. Right there. That's where the PCV valve is. So basically the top hose right there, the top fitting, I believe it's a 3/8 hose, that's going to route all the way down to your PCV valve right there, and you're going to use the supplied hose clamp that comes with the kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and install that. I will basically route the lines, if I can get the camera to flip over. Jeez. I'll route the lines, install them, show you guys. Again, I apparently don't know how to film. I'll route the lines, get that all done, show you guys what it looks like in the end, and then that'll pretty much be the install. Alright guys, so I got the catch cans installed. I haven't zip tied everything yet, but I'm going to do that later. I'm just going to show you guys how it looks right now. It's all plumbed up, everything's bolted in, everything's tightened. So I'll just show you how I routed the hoses and probably what I'll do to clean it up in the future. So I'll go show you guys that right now. Alright, so I've literally lost all daylight, but we're going to try and show you guys all of this. So here is the crankcase vent catch can. So we have this line routing all the way. This line originally hooked up to the intake right there. You just pop that off and they give you a plastic male fitting. You just kind of stick one end in the other and one end into your hose that you've routed up to the top. I tried routing this hose, the OEM hose, under the intake manifold, but I just couldn't. So I'll do that later in the future, but for now it's just gonna chill like this. Not the prettiest looking, but I really don't care at this point. And then you've also got this line right here going off the side of the catch can, routing all the way into your intake system, as you can clearly see. Over here we have the PCV right there. There's a better shot. This is the PCV. I have sorry, there's mosquitoes flying everywhere. So I have this hose routed all the way. I actually didn't cut this hose. This is the I think this is the 3/8 hose that was provided in the kit. I didn't cut it at all. I just kind of left it as is. As you can see, it tucks nice and neatly behind, and that routes all the way down to your PCV valve right there. And I got a hose clamp on it from the kit that is provided, so she's all said and done. And then there's the other hose right here that just routes all the way to your intake manifold. Had to cut that one to length, but yeah, these are how the dual catch cans sit, all installed. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it wasn't the most thorough video out there, but you know, kind of show you guys some things. I got mosquitoes flying everywhere here in Canada, but yeah, quick install. You guys can easily do it at home. Radium's instructions is fairly straightforward. They have you guys like download it or something off their website, so you can go ahead and follow it on there, or you can watch this video. If this video kind of helped, give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more. I got more parts on the way for the BRZ. I just ordered new intake manifold, fuel rails, a whole bunch of other stuff is coming. This car is going to be one hell of a project, so I'm stoked to show you guys the whole process, but definitely stay tuned for the next install. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.